Hi everybody, my name is Emma. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's great to see you. If you're not new, if you're a returning customer, then it's really lovely to have you along. I am a busy working mum of two and I have an addiction to charity shops. I can't walk past one without going in. I just can't. I think the joy for me is never knowing actually what you're going to find. You could go in thinking, oh, I could really do with a black t-shirt, and you come out with a pair of curtains. I just love them. I love them. I have probably been charity shop shopping for, well, as long as I can remember really, but I think I've got quite good at it over the last probably 3 or 4 years. Love wearing clothes from charity shops and somebody going, oh my god, I love your top, and you can go, yeah, it was £2. So surrounding me are all the purchases that I have made in January and the first part of February this year. I've had to go around the house collecting everything up because I did not intend on doing this. As those of you who are new to my channel will know, I am very new to YouTube. So when I was buying these things, I wasn't buying them with a video in mind, but you know, we're here, so we'll do it. So yeah, so surrounding me is 5 or 6 weeks worth of stuff, and I just love it. So without further ado, we shall get on to the first item. So the first item is the first thing that I bought. I think it was probably between Christmas and New Year, and they're like the holy grail of boots. Can I just show you them? These gorgeous, gorgeous brown leather boots with a pretty sturdy sole, my mother will be pleased to see. So they've just got a zip just on that part, and these are originally from Dune, D-U-N-E. I don't know if that is a standalone shop or whether it's a shop, there is two. Or whether it's a shop that's a concession. I know they sell them in Debenhams, but I'm not sure whether it's an actual shop as well. So these are leather boots. Smell amazing. Knee-high leather boots. Now, if you're like me and you're a 40-something, well, not even a 40-something, but you've got a sizable calf, then you will know the problems that girls have finding boots, knee-high boots. And these are the perfect compromise because they've got this elastic at the back, so they've got a good amount of stretch on them, but they've still got this lovely leather piece up there. So I just absolutely loved them. They were £15, and I did dither about them, whether or not to get them, because I think the problem is when you're used to shopping in charity shops, £15 seems like a lot of money, when actually £15 for knee-high leather boots is amazing. And I did dither, and I also did a double dither because they had them in black as well. So in exactly the same boot but in black. I don't wear a massive amount of black, and I have bought these, which I'm currently wearing. I'll take them off. These, which are black leather, like Doc Martin inspired, but I suppose they're not Doc Martin. They are Accessorizing, and I had them probably the tail end of last year. So they're my black boots really, they're my go-tos. So I don't know why I'm putting them back on, I'm only in the house. Anyway, they're on. So, but I thought brown, you can wear brown with everything, can't you? And I've got a brown crossbody bag, so, and I have literally worn them to death, like literally, absolutely love them. They're beautiful, they're so comfortable. Heart them. The next thing I have bought, I've got a couple of housey bits, they're probably a little bit boring to be fair. The first thing that I bought was this, which is like a little soap dish, I think, and it's a Johnson Brothers, I think. It's still got the label on the back. It's in my boot. Johnson Brothers little soap dish. And I don't have any blue bathrooms. blue bathrooms, but I do have blue in the kitchen, and I thought, dun, 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 that'd just be great for in the kitchen with my hand washing. So that's what I bought it for, and that was reduced to £1. And being originally, I am from Stoke-on-Trent, the potteries, so I like a bit of a name on my pottery. I'm a bugger. I'm one of them people who goes out for dinner and I'll lift the plates up to see where they're from. So I like to see, you know, the names that I know. So there you go. So that was that, which looks nice in the kitchen. So that's that one. I don't know where to put this stuff. I haven't thought this through at all. The next thing that I bought was probably this, which you all saw if you watch my week 2 on Slimming World. You'll have seen me buy this, which was my plate dish originally from John Lewis, and I paid the princely sum of £1.99 for that. And I thought it would be brilliant at Christmas with dips and nibbles in it. So I just love it. I think it's ace. It hasn't been put away for Christmas because, as you know, I've been using it. But I blooming love it, and it was £1.99, and it was just sat there calling my name. I love anything star shaped. I love star pattern. I love pottery, and I love Christmas. So, dun, dun, dun. So that was like everything in one go. So I love that. That was £1.99. That was from Oxfam in my local village. The boots were from Cancer Research in my local village. And then I bought this, which is a little silver bracelet. This is by a company called Joma, J-O-M-A, and I have actually got about 4 Joma bracelets. They are on like a card, and they'll say something like a little bit thoughtful or a little bit of a happy birthday or something like that. And they are about between sort of £15 and £18. And this one has just got you're probably not going to be able to see this. It's got like a tiny little star and a little diamante in the middle of it. And it was on a shelf in the British Red Cross shop, and it was £1. And it looks completely unworn. And you know, when you just think, oh my God, I can't believe sometimes the stuff that people give away. I just think, have you not got a friend or a daughter or a sister or somebody that you would give that to? Would you not? Or just wear it yourself? But silver isn't everybody's cup of tea, is it? And maybe, I don't know. But their loss is my gain, definitely. So I pair that with all my others and I love it. So I'm going to keep that on. And that was £1. The next thing I bought is Housey, and it's this, and I spotted it in our local Oxfam shop. Oh, it's a beaut. And it's this lidded vase. It's massive. It doesn't actually come across on camera as being that big, but it's really big. And the reason that I liked it was because it's by a company called Neptune. Now, there's a Neptune quite near to where I live, and it used to be a pub. And when it changed to a Neptune, I'd never heard of Neptune, and I just thought it was a fish restaurant. So, good job I didn't book it for my birthday or something, because it's actually an interior shop, and it's blooming pricey. And I knew it was pricey because my friend had gone in and told me it was pricey. So when I saw the Neptune sticker on the bottom, I thought, this was £1.99. When I got home, my favourite pastime when I've been shopping for charity shops, when I've been shopping for charity shops, when I've been shopping in charity shops, is to Google when I get home what I bought and how much it was. And these, and this will knock your socks off, recommended retail price, this size, which is basically for either pasta or cotton wool balls, £55. Would you ever pay 55? Well, maybe some of you would. I'm sure if you would pay £55 for that, you're probably not watching a charity shop haul YouTube video. But It is beautiful. It is so beautiful. I have no clue what to put in it or where to put it, because I feel like now I know it was £55. I feel I really need to be precious with it. But £55, and it's a thing of beauty, and it was about £1.99. Makes my heart happy. It really, honestly, it does. I love it. I'm just going to pop that there so that I can see it right the way through the video. Oh, it's gorgeous. Anyway, then we're on, oh no, one more thing of not clothes. A couple of years ago, we went to Waterstones. I'm sorry, I'm going to have a slurp of tea. We went to Waterstones, and in Waterstones, they had these books called listographies. And they have them for everything. They have like a listography for places you've been, things you want to do. And I thought they were brilliant. And I know somebody who loves a list. And I thought it would be a really nice present. I don't know whether I actually got her one or not, but I know I took a photo of it thinking I would. I don't actually think I ever did. Cue listography book. I mean, these are about 12 quid in the shop still. On eBay you can get them for about £9, but they say used. You wouldn't really used? I don't know whether used means that they've been opened and not written in, or whether someone's actually written some lists in them and then decided to flog them. I suppose it'd be quite interesting to see what their lists are. So this is Your Life in Lists, and this was a £4.50 from, I think this was Age UK. And the only thing missing is the cellophane around it, and that's the difference. But inside, it's brilliant. It's like, list your favourite restaurants, and they've all got a picture on every page. And then there's list your biggest sins, list the American cities you visited, list your crushes. Oh, list your crushes. What's that one? List the best gifts you've ever received. List professions you'd like to try. It's just brilliant. So I haven't bought it to do myself, although I would love to do it myself. I don't know. I think I would probably save it and give it as a gift. But I just think it's brilliant. And for £4.50, because I know how much things retail at, and it was something that I had considered getting. So I was absolutely thrilled with that. So that is probably going to go in my gift pile of things, you know, to give as presents. So, and if the person that receives this is watching, it was full price from Waterstones. Right, so on to clothes. There's two coats, a top, and then the most wonderful thing of all, which I'll show you at the end, my finale. So this is a white stuff top, and it's just got like a little bit of sort of cotton around the top and a little bit of edging. It's really, really pretty. Long sleeved. It's a size 16, UK 16. It's quite big and it's lovely. I really, really love it. And it was £4, I think, which for white stuff I think is really good. This has been washed and I literally just rifled through the ironing basket to find it, so it's not been ironed. So yeah, so really, really pleased with that. I love it. I do. I love it. So that's that. And then the next thing I bought wasn't for me, it's for my husband. Now, normally I don't do very well in charity shops for him, or if I buy him something he's a bit like, it's alright, it'll do, I'll sleep in it or something. But I bought him, well, I can't get my words out. I saw this, I took a photograph of it, I sent it to him because he was in a coffee shop, saying, I think you need to get here now, and he actually did. He came and he tried it on and we bought, and it is this, which is a Barbour. I thought there'd be a label there isn't. A Barbour quilted jacket, you know, with the corduroy collar. It's absolutely immaculate. It was his size. There we go, Barbour. It was his size. It just looks like it's not been worn. I've literally just made him give it me because he had it on. Not for sitting around the house and we're not weird. We've not long been home. Just imagine him sitting around the house having a cuppa in his Barbour jacket. It was expensive. It was £40. But, and it is a lot of money when you're in a charity shop. But think, it's a Barbour coat. And funnily enough, the village we actually bought this from, Knutsford, which is a little bit posh. And they have actually got a Barbour shop in Knutsford. And when we'd bought this, I went in and had a look, and then they're like £100, £120. Very, very similar. I mean, obviously this is a style, however many, a couple of years old or whatever, but you can still buy them. You can still get this coat. And I just think, why would you not? And he looks really nice in it. So yeah, so that was 40 quid. And do you know what? I just think you can't beat it. You can't beat it. And not to be outdone, I wanted a coat. I have been looking for a coat. You know what, a coat for the school run and a coat for just throwing on. I've got a couple of coats, but one's maybe a bit too dressy and I can't fasten one if I've got a big jumper on, and I just needed something. Enter coat of my dreams. This is just kind of a bog standard, I don't know what's just fell out of the pocket. I've got no idea. Oh, Tempe. That's gone in my boot as well. I'm going to have boots full of crap by the time I finish this. This is a raincoat. It is Joules. I know. And it's fur lined. Is it fur down the sleeves? No, it's not fur down the sleeves. It's just furry to halfway down. It's quite long. It probably comes past my knee. It's got a name, which I can't remember because I googled it to see how much these were as well. It is the Storm Away. So it's warm, it's waterproof, it's got the Joules emblem on the arm, and I think there's a rabbit mooching around the bottom somewhere. Oh, there, my little Joules bunny, which I do love a Joules bunny. And this was £12, which when you compare it to the Barbour one, is cheap as chips. And it's probably a couple of years old because I put this on Instagram when I bought it, and a couple of people messaged or commented and said that they'd actually got it and had it a couple of years, and it was a really good coat. And I love it. So that's my Joules, and it's so warm and snuggly. I blooming love it. So that's that. And then I'm going to have a drink because I'm too excited to show you the next thing. About 3 weeks ago, I was with my parents and we went into a charity shop and I saw a dressing gown, and it was a waffle dressing gown. You know, the ones you get in hotels? It was white company, but it wasn't white. It was like a cream colour, if that makes sense, and it just didn't look nice with it not being white. But I am always in the market for a new dressing gown. I bloody love my dressing gowns. I've got a dressing gown now, which my husband has said he's going to do a burn-in ceremony tonight with because he hates it that much. It's pink and it's like, it's foul. It's covered in crap, but I wear it to death. I wear it over my clothes and everything. I'm always cold. So when I saw this dressing gown, the white company dressing gown, I was like, oh my god, that's really good. It's about £4, £5. But I tried it on and it was enormous. And my mum just kind of did that face that mums do really well. So I didn't buy it. And I've thought about it quite a lot since and thought, maybe I should have bought it. Anyway, it's gone. It was too big. I know it was too big. And it wasn't the right colour. Anyway, went, I'm so thirsty, I'm so sorry, I've had bacon for breakfast. So I went today, walked into a charity shop, and you know when it's like it should have had choirs of angels just singing around it, because it was this, which, I know, oh God, something else has just fell off the floor, on the floor. Oh, that's 50p, I'm in the money. Oh, I don't know if that's just fell out of this. Anyway, it is a floor length pink. He's a lucky man. Pink velour dressing gown. Let me just show you. From the White Company. Oh yes. £6. Is that upside down? It's upside down. £6.50. This, I'm telling you now, is just what dreams are made of. Oh my God. This is just the most exciting thing I've purchased. I'm going to have to stand up. There you go. Oh, look at that. Speechless. Speechless, I love it. It's White Company. It's immaculate. It was £6.50. They are still on the White Company website for £70. 70. I mean, come on people, get to your charity shops. Just look what you can buy. If I was to add up at full price everything that I have bought since Christmas, you're talking 120 quid for a pair of boots, you're probably talking 120 quid for the Barbour coat, 90 quid-ish for the Joules coat, 70 quid for this. What else have I bought? That plate from John Lewis, 55 quid! 55 quid for a pasta jar! I mean, my maths is a bit shit, so I don't even know how much that comes to, but it comes to a lot of money. And people are just giving it away. And thank God they are, for my sake. But just go, have a look. I know that charity shops have a really bad press sometimes, and I grant you there are charity shops that you walk in and you just think, oh my God, I'm out, and you know, you're back out the door. But now, on the whole, they're amazing, and they're full of amazing things. And a video that I'm going to do is actually, I wrote a blog post a while ago about my top tips for charity shop shopping, for successful charity shop shopping, and I'm going to basically do a chatty version of that as well, because I think people need to hear it, you know. I can bring charity shops, in my charity shop knowledge, to the masses. So that's it. And I realised that on my other videos I have never at any point said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please hit the subscribe button. Don't hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah. So that's my little charity shop haul. I am good to go. I am for the night here. This is just perfect. Yeah, so once again, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you realise what you can achieve, what you can find if you look hard enough, and if you just keep going back. When I bought this today, the woman said we have literally just put that out, and a lot of charity shop shopping is chance and luck, and you've got to keep going back. But I'll save that because that's for another video. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed this video. This is great. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you. Lots of love. Bye bye.